name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for this week. Today I'm going to play with a couple of stamp sets from the annual catalogue. One is called Sunny Splash. It's this one. I just thought it was a nice fun thing to play with. I'm also going to use the cocktail glass out of Nothing's Better Than, and maybe a saying out of Paradise Palms. So they're the ones I'm going to be playing with today, and I shall put my phone, no, I don't need to do that, I have a webcam. I will flip over to my craft desk and we can get started. Okay, so this was my little practice run because I had this idea in my head, and then I happened to see something quite similar on Pinterest, so there we go. But anyway, I'll still go with it. So this one, I know I'm doing everything in inches today because it was just easier, and my brain couldn't convert things back to centimeters today because I'm a bit tired. So this is all in inches. So this card is 5.5 inch square, and my focal piece is a 4 inch square. But I have made my next card that we're going to make together a little bit smaller. Only because I've got to try and find envelopes if I do them this size. But basically I just got the swimming costumes. I found the center of my 4 inch square, got my swimming costumes and did 4 on top, bottom and 2 sides, and then did my other 4 on each of the corner points, to cover up the mess that's going on in the middle. Like here was another practice one. See how there's a bit of a mess? That was a 3 inch square, and I thought, no, that's not going to work. 3 or 3.5. That was a 3.5 inch square, and I thought, no, that's not going to work. It's got to be a bit bigger. So that's sort of the mess that goes on in the middle, but you cover that up. This one's all very plain because my head's not working. So I've gone ahead and cut a few things up. So let's move that one over there, and I'll show you what I've got. I've already stamped and cut out a little cocktail glass, so we've got that ready. I've got a stitched circle and a layering circle ready. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. So my focal piece is 4 inches by 4 inches square. The matting piece is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then I'm going to put a bit of designer series paper on the card base as well, and this is from the Hues of Happiness designer series paper. I figured things are getting close to being the end of the catalogue, so I'm wanting to start using things in the annual catalogue. So the designer series paper is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and this time I've made my card base a 5 inch square. I just thought I'd make it a fraction smaller. So the card is 5 inches and 10 by 10, no, 5 inches by 10, scored at 5 inches. You just got to bear with me. I'm very tired. But yes, the week went well, so that's the main thing. So that's going to go there. And guess what else I'm doing? I'm using brights. So that's a bit unusual for me as well, using bright colour palette. But I just thought this is a nice, bright, happy card. Okay, so we'll put all those layers to one side, and I am going to get my pencil, and I'm going to find the 2 inch mark. So that's across there, and that's 2, that's 2. So I've got my grid paper on the inch side because that helps my poor little head that's struggling at the moment. And I'm going to just put a little, I could do it this way, put a little mark in the center at 2 inches. So that's what I'm doing there. Okay, so I've got my blocks and I need Gorgeous Grape and Melon Mumbo. Another two colours I've rarely used. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so on this card I've used the spotty costume and the scallopy on the bust line. I could use the stripes. I want, because it's only pretty much the top half of the costume showing, I want to use ones that are going to I will use the spots again, and I think I'll use the stripes. So let's see what we can come up with. So I'll use Melon Mambo first, and I've got my spotty costume on my block. I'm just going to ink it up. Now let's see if Denise can cope with such bright colours. And I'm going to put the straps or the strings of the costume up close to the top edge. I'll try not to let my head come in. So there is a way of doing this with a wreath template, but I could not work that out. Well, not today anyway. Wasn't working for me. I made this card a long time ago using a plastic wreath, 8-point star wreath, but it wasn't working for me today, so I thought let's just stick to simple. So that's on my 2-inch mark, yes. I'm trying just to keep my straps up near the top. It's not as even as some. Should I start again? Yes, I will. No, I won't. No, look, let's just go with it. We get what we get today. There we go. So you can see how we have to put a circle in the middle to cover up the hot mess that's going on there. So the wedding went beautifully. The weather caused me to nearly have heart attacks. But we got the ceremony through on outside on the boardwalk, and we got some photos outside. The bride and groom went off to get more photos, and they got some, and then that massive storm that came through on Thursday hit with a vengeance. And we were all in the function room waiting for the bride and groom to come back, and there was hail, there was ridiculous wind, ridiculous rain hitting the glass windows of the room. And we just thought, they're going to be drenched. They're going to come in looking like wet fish. But they managed to get into the combi, the wedding combi, the car. As the storm hit, they all piled in, photographers and all. I hope I don't do this wrong, because I over-inked that. Oh, I was very careful. And got back up to the resort where the reception was. So sadly they didn't get a lot of, well, they didn't get any beach photos, which is what Olivia originally wanted, but they got some amazing photos apparently with the storm and lightning and with the gorgeous combi that we had for the wedding car. So that was pretty amazing. Now I've just got to work out which one I'm going to use, whether I use the scallop one or whether I use this one. I think we might do the stitched circle because it's not covering up as much as the pink costume. Otherwise we lose a lot of the pink costume. I'm just thinking. But it's just got to cover up that hot mess. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. And look at me going with the bolds. Go me. Yeah, so yeah, it was a lovely day. The one thing I couldn't plan for and we couldn't have definite was the weather. And it certainly gave us the whole gambit on the day. So the newlyweds are flying out to Fiji in the morning for a honeymoon. So that's why I thought I'd go with something fun and happy and bright today. A bright card. So this is the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. So I'm just putting that down into my card base. It's going to stick it. Now, I'm just wondering. I said I'd go with this one, didn't I? I did. Okay, so let's just stop for a moment and decide, oops, what colour our little cocktail glass is going to be. I don't think I'll use this sentiment, wishing you were here, because you don't really wish people would be on your honeymoon. Okay, so it's Gorgeous Grape and Melon Mambo, isn't it? Let me have a look and see what I've got. Oh, look, Melon Mambo for the cocktail glass. And will I do Gorgeous Grape as well, or is that a bit much? Do I have Gorgeous Grape? Let's see, what's this one? Dark Rich Razzleberry. I don't think we've got a Gorgeous Grape marker. Highland Heather. Let's go with the Melon Mambo. We might get a colour lifter out as well. And we might put a bit of yellow on top. So this is Dark Melon Mambo. And I'm just going to go around the bottom of the cocktail glass, because I imagine they'll have a few cocktails whilst they're in Fiji. I know I would. And this is Light Melon Mambo, so I'm just going to, I just thought I'd save time by having this already stamped and die cut. And then we've got Daffodil Delight. Now this was the dark one. I just thought some of that could go on top, because some of these cocktails are very colourful. I think we need the light Daffodil Delight as well. Put some light up here. Just making a nice fun card. And Dark Daffodil Delight. I don't know if this is a lemon wedge or a lime wedge, but let's go with a lemon wedge. And we'll use the dark, no, this is the light Melon Mambo on the little umbrella. I used to love these little umbrellas when I was a kid, if we went anywhere and they came out in a cup. Now I have gone outside the line a bit there, so with my colour lifter I'm going to try and fix it, but maybe I'm making it worse. I think I have. Let's put it on. Yeah, I have made it worse. Damn it. Not right. It's okay. The cocktail has spilt. Okay, so now I think with Melon Mambo again, I'm going to stamp a sentiment. But as I said, I don't think I want to do Wish You Were Here. I thought this one, Hope You Find a Little Paradise Wherever You May Be, out of the Paradise Palms stamp set. I must use this again in case they retire it. I love this stamp set. So I believe the retirement list comes out next week. So we should have a list. I think it's Thursday. I think. I don't know. My head's not in the right place for anything at the moment. I'm just trying to think. Do I put it down like so? Flat? Yes, I think I will put this flat. And although I'll pop that one there. What am I doing with this? Let's think. I could put that flat, and that popped, and yes, that's what we'll do. We'll attach this first. So I think the heat wave is finally gone. I am no longer looking at the weather app every day for 2 weeks leading up to the wedding. So I don't wake up every morning and look at the weather app anymore because I don't care. It can rain. It can do whatever it wants. I don't care. But oh my goodness. There was one stressed out mama on the deck where the wedding was happening. I got a phone call when I was driving up there, and I was about 5 minutes away from the event organizer girl, and she said, Denise, the clouds are rolling in and the wind is picking up. Are we still outside? And I thought, why do I have to make that decision? And I just didn't want to. So I said, well, where I am right at this moment, it's sunny. So let's go with, we're still outside. So that's what we went with. I didn't put that in a very good spot, so that's why I did that. So that's what we went with. And I think I managed to get that in on a wing and a prayer, because the thunder was rolling around and grumbling during the service, during the ceremony. But we got it. We got there. So that was good. I want that there. See, I'm not concentrating. Oh, why not? Okay, let's take these off. So, yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I might put another little one on the umbrella. And it's just a little bit hanging over, so I'll just snip that off. Okay, take that off. Okay, and we shall place that right there. So it's just a bit of a fun card today. And then I've got these glossy dots from the Hues of Happiness Sweet Collection. I might go with the Melon Mumbo because I feel like there's a lot of gorgeous grape happening on the card. So let's put one down here. And maybe one over here. there we go. There is my bright happy card for the honeymooners. Not really. But I just thought I'd make a bright happy card. So I hope you enjoyed that fun card. So yeah, you can do that wreath type thing with a template, but I found if you do like a square, so I've done a 4-inch square and just done top, bottom, 2 sides, and then the 2 corners. That worked just as well, and I didn't have to try and work out the wreath. So just a little bit of fun. So I will probably put, oh, could even put some palm trees inside of that card. So I might do that. But that's my what am I doing? Make It Monday. See, I told you I really don't know what I'm doing. It's flick back. Yeah, so that's my Make It Monday for this week. Just a simple fun card using some annual catalogue products, which may or may not be retiring. And I'm thinking, I know as demonstrators we get a sneak peek of the new catalogue on Thursday morning, and I've got a feeling that the retirement list comes out that day too. I'm not 100%. No. I think we can see it. That's right. I'm just remembering. Demonstrators can see it on Thursday, and it comes out the first week in April. So not long now before we know what's retiring and what's staying and what colours are going. So if you do have any favourite colours, I suggest you buy the re-inkers now, because they will be the first things to sell out. I believe the Fresh Freesia re-inker may have already gone. So yeah, if you've got a favourite colour, buy the re-inker now before the retirement list goes live, just to make sure that you've got the re-inker for the ink pad. And cardstock if you want cardstock to go with it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday night for my Wednesday night Facebook Live. Bye for now.